So I'm pleased that I've managed to get one. Now that was a heritage cucumber plant that I got from vegetable seeds, green vegetable seeds, and the other two were hybrids. So I'm delighted with that one. I'll root out the name for it, and if anybody's interested, I'll let you know. The courgettes, the green courgettes haven't really amounted to much, even though they're in full bloom and full leaf. These yellow ones are doing much better. I've had some nice yellow courgettes, and they're a hybrid variety, an F1. The rocket has been great in the garden, and the purple sprouting broccoli is coming on fine. I'm getting little bits of it here and there. The green beans have been great. However, I have this going on. I think it's some kind of bacterial virus. So I've just sprayed everything with garlic and ginger. I'm making a Korean amendment, but it's not happening fast enough. I'm trying to figure it out. It's called Oriental Herbal Medicine, I think. Okay, the grapes are good, and the figs have been lush. They've been really, really tasty. I've been picking them and having some as treats. And after that, then I have some kale in here. No tomatoes, because I'm taking a break from the nightshades. And it's lovely to have the tunnel without tomatoes this year. I actually don't miss them. I don't miss the work of the tomatoes. So that's everything in here. I forgot to mention the pumpkins. They're spaghetti pumpkins, and they're starting to fruit up. I also have these outside, but I said I'd plant them inside and outside just in case. In this area, I've planted 3 artichokes, globe artichokes, and they are very happy there. There's some sunflowers and strawberries. I must trim back the strawberries. These are a type of yellow fruiting raspberries, and they're coming on nicely. They're a nice variety. The red ones are new in. They're still alive, which is good. There's some sunflowers. I've been popping in sunflowers about the place. Lots of weeds coming. But yeah, there's some of the red ones. Just trying to get around to pick them now, and don't have as much enthusiasm for them as I did the currants, but I must get around to picking them. The rhubarb really is stunning. Haven't eaten much of it, and I had cut back a lot of the leaves, but it's just all sprang back up again. Here's the willow I've planted for basket weaving. This only went in this year, but it's doing really well. It's doing really well. It'll be interesting to see how that works out as the year goes on. You cut it back when the leaves fall, so it's kind of midwinter. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting area, I think, as time goes on. There's some beautiful bird's foot trefoil here. And the hens are out and about. And the apple trees are just laden down with fruit. This apple tree is brilliant. It's shorter than me, and it's just such a good cropper. There's actually 2 varieties of apples on it. It was a fancy tree that my husband got for me as a present one year. But yeah, it's just like if you only had one apple tree, that should be the apple tree. This here is the campaign, and I have this view from the house of the fennel and the campaign. It's stunning, and that's a perennial. So no high maintenance there, it just comes back. It's the other apple trees. Again, loads of fruit. Don't know what I'm going to do with all my apples. I have to call on people to come and take some. And this is a crab apple tree. And what I've been doing is I got a new electric secateurs. So I've actually been pruning loads of trees, just clearing up a bit of space, but it's brilliant. If you're interested, I can demonstrate it. And here are the globe artichokes. I've been eating them for the first year ever, and they're actually quite tasty. You chop them, you cut them before they go to flour, which is now, and you steam them, and then you peel off the leaves. Some of the leaves have a meaty bit at the end of them, and then after that you find your way under the head of where the flour would be. You go under that, and there's kind of fleshy meaty vegetable there, and that's actually really good for you. It's got loads of inulin in it, and it's low carb. So for me, it's a new veg to focus on, and I'm enjoying it. So outside, this bed is just, what I'm planning to do is just mulch out here. I put down the netting to keep the hens from scratching everywhere, but I must just take it up now because I was protecting a few cabbage, and now I don't need to anymore. These are the outside pumpkins, and I can imagine they'll probably take over this whole bed once I tidy it up. In here the kale is looking good, and the chard is going to seed, but I keep cutting it back, and that should, like usually when I do that, it keeps growing and it grows with chunkier, bigger leaves. So there's lots of food. And here's the elderberries, and they're starting to turn. They're starting to turn black. I got into this area in here today. It's evening time now, very dull day, but it feels like autumn is coming. The black currants, the blackberries are out. So that's all for now. Just a quick update to feel what it's like in the middle of July in Ireland. Last week it was sunny, and this week it's cloudy and very wet. But we have had fairly good sunshine for Ireland this year. We can't complain. But today it's warm, wet and overcast. So that's all, folks. Please comment and let me know how your growing season is going for you, and if you're doing anything different, because it's always good to change things up, I think, and keep things interesting and exciting for yourself. Bye bye.